Okay, so we're going to do a quick video on how to make crockpot venison stew, which is something I like to do when I know we're going to have some bad weather or some cold weather coming in. So I've got 2 pounds here of stew meat from the buck I killed a couple of weeks ago. And what I call stew meat is pieces of the shank, the neck, those other tough, sinewy pieces that you can't grind and too tough to do much else with. So we got 2 pounds of that. We're going to put that in our crock pot. And we're going to get a few other things going here. We're going to get some salt. We're going to get some pepper. That's a little pepper. And if I still got some, little garlic powder. I'm going to add a little salt on top of this. A little bit of pepper. Not much, just a little bit. And I'm going to do some garlic powder. Just a little. Just for flavor. That up. That up. That up. I'm done with that. And then I got a packet of this Kroger onion soup and dip mix. Get 1 packet of that. Again, this is for flavor more than anything else. We're going to take that, get that open. We're going to add that in there. Next step, we're going to take our cutting board. And we got a 5 pound bag of potatoes. Yukon Gold potatoes. We're going to put some of these in here. The ones that ain't too big, like some of these smaller ones in here, we'll cut them up just one time. Some of the bigger ones we're going to have to cut up several times. I don't want to cut them too small. They cook too small, they'll cook down to nothing. You just have potato mush. And I don't want to do that. That one can go in uncut. Throw him in there. Throw him in there. Cut that one up. Cut that one up. We're going to leave a couple of that. I don't need all of these. Alright, we've got that. And on top of that, we're going to put 2 pounds of cut and peeled baby carrots. And I'm just going to take these, open the bag up, and dump them right on top. I think they got enough room. I can go ahead and probably squeeze in the rest of these potatoes and we'll be done with the potatoes. So I'm going to add them in here. Scatter them amongst them. This will last us quite a few meals. It'll last as much as a week. Alrighty. And then on top of that, I'm going to add beef broth. Now you can use beef consomme, cream of mushroom, golden mushroom, whatever you want to use. But I'm going to use beef broth. It's just easier. I can take the cap off and just pour it in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to start this cooking tonight. Let it cook all night long. And until lunch tomorrow, it'll be ready when we get out of church. It's 11 o'clock right now, so it'll be done by the time we get out. And what's going to happen is under this heat, I'm going to use 2 boxes. Under the heat, all that collagen, that sinew, and all that stuff is going to melt. All that tough stuff is just connective tissue is all it is. And it will cook down into juice. And it will give this a ton of flavor. So you can't really tell that our broth is almost all the way to the mouth. And this will fall a little bit as it cooks. Put the lid on. I usually lock the lid so it don't get knocked off. Come on here. Then I turn the heat all the way up to high. And that's it. That simple. What, 5 minutes of prep, maybe? And you let this cook for 12 hours. Let all that stuff melt down, and it'll be delicious. And then you can cook you some rice, or you want rice with it if you want. You already got potatoes. But if you want to do that, put that on top of it, and it's jam up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in a few hours. Okay, it is now 12:15 Sunday afternoon. I put this on at 11 o'clock Saturday night. And I came in here about 8 a.m. and turned it down from high to warm because everything had already cooked through. And as you can see, this is going to be absolutely delicious. Everything is done. The meat is just as tender. It's falling apart. The carrots are done. The potatoes are done. And we are ready for a delicious lunch on what has turned into a rainy, nasty afternoon. Folks, if you like this kind of stuff, like the video and subscribe. I'll do more of these. And as always, thanks for watching.